Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This is Future Leandra here, and if this is your first time on my channel, then I'm so excited that you have joined me today. I'll be sharing my full beginner-friendly makeup routine. I'll be using products that are easy to use and that give me a flawless look in no time. I'll also be showing you how to get the perfect everyday face without all of the complicated steps, because trust me, as a beginner, no one wants to spend hours doing their makeup. Make sure y'all stick around to the end because I'll be highlighting some of my favorite products that make this entire routine a breeze. Oh, yeah. And stay tuned for the next video where I do a wear test of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. Ooh, that is a mouthful. You do not want to miss it. 12 hours of that. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. All right, y'all. Let's get to doing makeup. Our first product is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. Now, the price point on this is $36. It does come in 12 shades. I'm using Universal, and it does expire in 12 months, ladies. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm using it as a primer, and I absolutely love how this product just smooths out my texture and minimizes my pores. It's so easy to apply, too. You can just use your fingers, or you can use a brush, and then you're done. It's like the perfect step when you need something that's just quick and effective. Now let's get into the MAC All Over Face Pen. The price point on this is $30. It comes in 13 shades. The one I'm using today is NW55, and it does also expire in 12 months. Now, what I really love about this product is how quickly it works. Just a couple of swipes and you're ready to go. Ready to go. It blends out so easily and it's not heavy. If you're just getting started with makeup, then this product will instantly become one of your best friends. It's a huge time saver. It will help you look polished without needing to worry about blending foundations and concealers, you know? Now, speaking of concealers, y'all know one of my favorite is the MAC Studio 24-Hour Fix Pro Concealer, baby. Price point on this is $27. It comes in 33 shades, and it also expires in 12 months. Oh, and the shade that I'm wearing today is NW51. This concealer is full coverage, but it does not feel heavy or cakey. I'm always amazed at how instantly it brightens up my under eye, you know, and just hides any blemishes. For beginners, this is going to be perfect because it's super easy to blend and it stays in place like all day. No touch-ups needed. It's just one of those products that works no matter what your skill level. Brows can get pretty intimidating. I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and if you're just getting started with brows, this pencil is going to be perfect because it gives you a natural defined brow with like minimal effort. Price point on this, $25. There are 12 shades. I'm using shade 4.5, and it does expire in 12 months also. Do you see a trend? Do you see a trend? I can't tell you how many times I've messed up my brows. Like even today, I messed up my brows. But this pencil makes it so much more easier because the fine tips gives me control over my stroke. And it's just like almost impossible to make mistakes and keep them there. And like I always tell you, you can always start over. And it's great for beginners because it lets you define your brows without making them look too harsh. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the formula lasts all day, so you don't need to worry about them fading out by the end of the day. So once I'm done defining my brows, I like to shape and lift my brows using my concealer, the same one, NW51 from MAC. And remember, brows are sisters and they're not twins, so they may not be as symmetrical as you want them to be the very first time you're starting out, and that's okay because practice makes perfect. Also, you only need to go up 1 or 2 shades with your concealer when you're doing your shaping and your lifting. Okay, sis, now comes to the part to where we have to blend all of this out, which what I want you to do is go grab a damp beauty blender, and then I want you to just blend out the edges of everywhere you've laid your concealer down. Don't be afraid to bend your beauty blender to where you need it to fit, because when we get up to that forehead, we do not want to mess up the brows we just spent a whole lot of time putting together, okay? Don't mess with the inner corners of your eyes because we're going to use an actual brush to do that part. And the reason being is because beauty blenders will take away more product, but a brush will leave most of the product there. And if we're going to conceal hyperpigmentation up under our eyes, we want to leave as much of the concealer in that area as possible. So now that we have blended, on to setting. And the setting powder that we're going to use is the Laura Mercier setting powder. And this is in the shade Medium Deep that I'm using today, honey. And this is a finely milled powder that locks in everything. She will keep your face looking fresh and matte without any flashback. Price point on this, $41. It comes in 4 shades and it expires in 24 months, so it lasts a little bit longer. Baby, this setting powder is amazing because it gives me a soft focus without feeling all heavy and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can really appreciate how it's easy to apply. It prevents my makeup from moving around all day, and it keeps me matte and not oily. It's a no fail step that makes your makeup last long without looking cakey. Moving right along, we're gonna jump right into the Patrick Top blush, and this is in the shade She's Wanted. The price point on this is $38. It does range in 40, no way, 14 shades, and it lasts 24 months. This blush has the best formula. It's creamy but sets to a powder finish. It's super easy to apply and blends beautifully, okay? Whether I'm in a rush or I feel like spending like a lot of time on my makeup, this blush gives me a natural pop of color without much effort. As a beginner, you will love how versatile it is and how you can wear it with almost any look. If y'all know me, then y'all know I love my Morphe 8R palette. This palette has contour, it has brighteners, and it has shades that are easy to blend that are perfect for beginners. I use it in pretty much every video. It is $26, that's the price point. It has 4 different palette shade ranges. The one I'm using is That's Rich, and it expires in 12 months. I love how simple this palette is. You don't need to worry about mixing too many shades to get the right contour shade because the contour is the right shade. Formulas are buildable, which is great for beginners because you don't want to pack too much on. And it's perfect for an everyday look because it's easy to work with and the shades are versatile. So go get it. Okay, y'all, it's Miss Fenty, and this is in the shade Mocha Mommy. This bronzer blends out smoothly. It's ideal for beginners because it's hard to overdo it and it's very forgiving. Price point $35. It comes in 9 shade ranges, and we back to 24 months on the expiration. I used to be a little bit intimidated when it came to bronzer, but this one is so easy to apply and it gives you that sun-kissed glow without the harsh lines. We don't like harsh lines over here. The formula is buildable, so you can start light and you can add as much as you want to. I just get really into bronzer because it's just a perfect choice if you don't want to contour because you really can't mess it up and you just add as much as you want to. This is optional. Before I set my face with my setting powder from Mercier, I'm going to go back into my 8R palette and I'm going to use the brightener, and I'm going to use that on the places that you put my concealer on my forehead and then like right around my little edge of my cheek area because I just want that area a little bit more brighter. And then I'm going to set my full face down with my Mercier, make sure I get my smile lines because if you're a smiley person like me, then you want to make sure that you don't get those smile lines at the end of the day. Next on deck is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. The price point is $20. It comes in 10 shades and expires in 24 months. This powder will give me that soft focus airbrush filtered look without being heavy. I use this to set my makeup, but I can also put it on, for those light days when I don't want to do too much. I do have a video on that. I love how it keeps my skin looking fresh and matte, but never dry and like powdery, you know what I mean? For my beginners, this is a no-fail product and it's easy to apply and it gives you a flawless result every time. Must have. Next up is the MAC Kohl Kajal Eyeliner. A super creamy eyeliner that's perfect for beginners that want a bold, dramatic look. Price point on this is $24. It does come in 5 different shades and it expires in 24 months. So you got a lot of time with this one. This eyeliner is so easy to apply, and I really mean that. It is creamy and it glides on without pulling your skin. It's perfect for beginners because then you don't have to worry about like being super precise. And sometimes you can use it for that cat eye and get that dramatic waterline with the pop of intensity. Oh my God, I have a makeup video for that. Plus, it doesn't budge, which is a huge win for me. Must have. If you've never thought about adding an eyelash curler to your makeup routine, I'm going to suggest that now. An eyelash curler is essential for giving your lashes like a natural lift and a natural curl. And it also makes your mascara go on that much more easier. This was only $8. You can get one for a whole lot less. And I honestly just didn't realize how much a lash curler would change the game. But it is a simple yet effective tool. So I would say for someone who is still learning, it is a must-have for your routine. If you have never tried a mascara primer, I am going to recommend the Maybelline Sky High Primer. Price point on this, $10. It does come in one shade, soft black, but it only lasts for 6 months, ladies. I honestly cannot believe how much this transforms my lashes. It does lift and it does lengthen. When I add my regular mascara, it looks amazing. I do have a video on that. Let me just say that, okay? It's an easy step to add this to my routine, and I love how it helps my mascara last all day without smudging and flaking. Like, honestly, it's the best. I've purchased it 3 times already. My mascaras, I have 2 that I really love. The Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Waterproof Mascara, the MAC Magic Extensions Mascara. The Maybelline is a waterproof mascara. Price point on that is $9, and it lasts for 6 months. And I've been using this for months, and I really like the way that it complements the Maybelline Sky High Primer. And I also double down by using the MAC Magic Extensions Mascara, which is a lengthening mascara that adds the incredible volume and drama because it has those microfibers built into it. Price point on this is a little bit higher, which is $26, and it also lasts 6 months. This is my go-to when I want those bold lashes and out the lash extensions because it does have those built-in fibers. So here's a quick recap. I've used products that make my routine so much more easier. The MAC All Over Face Pen gives me a quick, flawless coverage, perfect for when I'm in a rush. The MAC Concealer covers the dark spots without creasing. Patrick Tar Blush adds a natural flush to my face without any fuss. And the Fenty Bronzer gives me the perfect sun-kissed glow. These products are all beginner friendly and gives a polished look with minimal effort. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching. I hope these tips help you and make you feel more confident in your makeup routine. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know what was your favorite beginner-friendly product in the comment section below. And be sure to check out my previous video where I did the wear test on the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. I put it to the ultimate test, y'all. Make sure y'all go back and check that out. And until next time, y'all stay beautiful.